cat's independent nature means they are selective about who they shower with love. Knowing that felines can be picky about company, finding out that one doesn't like you can be quite jarring. It's bad enough when you approach a strange cat and they don't want to be petted. But when you adopt a new cat into your family and they don't like you, it's a little disheartening. In this video, we'll talk about 14 signs that a cat may not be your biggest fan. Number 14, they don't flick their tail when they see you. You can learn a lot about your pet's feelings if you observe their tail closely. If you approach your cat and their tail stands upright with a gentle curve or quiver, it means your pet is content and happy to see you. Grinning cat face with smiling eyes, a tail tucked tightly around the body, on the other hand, is an unmistakable indicator that the cat is feeling nervous or frightened. On that note, remember that not all tail movements mean friendliness. A slow swish indicates the cat is focused or curious, especially when the tip flicks gently back and forth. A fast, violent thrashing tail, on the other hand, is often a sign that the cat is irritated or overstimulated about a situation. Make sure to pay attention to the subtle differences between your cat's tail movements to understand how they are feeling. Number 13, they don't want to cuddle after they eat. Cats are territorial animals that crave security. If your cat loves to play or cuddle with you, that's a good thing. They think of you as part of their territory, and they find your company and attention pleasant. What's more, if your cat wants to cuddle with you after they eat, it means they love you. Cat cuddles after meals equate to a strong bond between owners and felines because this shows that your cat does not view you as just a feeding machine. On the other hand, if your pet is actively ignoring you, it's often a sign that your pet is not happy, and you may want to look into figuring out why. But remember, cats often try to hide discomfort. Cats who start acting differently around their favorite human might be trying to keep an ailment or injury to themselves. A sudden change in behavior like this could warrant a visit to the vet. Number 12, not making eye contact with you. Animal behaviorists believe that a cat's ability to make slow blinking eye contact with a human in a non-aggressive way is one of the clearest signs of feline trust. They somehow learned that humans like eye contact, and by slow blinking at a person's eyes, they establish a meaningful relationship. When your cat is willing to gaze lovingly into your eyes and slow blink, it's a sign they trust you and understand you. On the contrary, if a cat isn't your biggest fan, they will not meet your gaze and will turn away or avoid you. This is because cats most often choose avoidance as opposed to confrontation. By looking away from you, your cat is trying to keep the peace and avoid conflict. Number 11, they don't seem to want to sleep in your room. Wild cats purposefully sleep in small, confined areas they feel are safe and protected from threats. Our cats think that we are part of their safe space and feel like they can count on us to protect them in the face of danger. So, if your cat doesn't want to sleep in the same room as you, there may be a trust issue. Number 10, they ignore your commands or calls. Some people think a cat coming when called is all about obedience, but it's actually about the bond shared between cat and owner. If a cat doesn't trust their owner, they are less likely to respond well to being called. In fact, many people who bring home newly adopted rescue cats struggle with this because of trust. Many rescue cats have seen the worst of humanity through abuse, neglect, and abandonment, and trusting their new families doesn't come naturally. While building trust right away is important, it may take a rescue cat a few months to realize their new family is permanent. Plus, research has shown that cats actually ignore sounds and cues they deem unnecessary. So, if your pet seems to be giving you the cold shoulder and ignoring you all of a sudden, it's a good sign they're not happy with you. Number 9, they hold their ears back when you're around. It may be hard to catch, but a cat will flatten their ears back or sideways if they are suspicious of another cat or a person they don't trust. Recent studies suggest that flattened or pinned back ears indicate negative feelings, fear, or stress. Cats may show this ear position in the presence of an unfamiliar or threatening person. On the contrary, ears upright and forward indicate positive feelings or that your cat is relaxed. Oftentimes, cats show this relaxed ear position when they love their owner. Number 8, they disappear whenever you're around. If your furry friend insists on maintaining a distance from you, then there is a good chance they're trying to avoid you on purpose. Cats will more often disengage than opt for destructive behavior. So, if your cat disappears whenever you come into the room, it's a fairly clear sign that they're feeling threatened or upset and want to get some distance. But remember, hiding is also a sign of illness. So, if your pet is going missing in your house frequently, it's time to call the vet. Number 7, they don't relax when you're around. Sleeping puts a cat in a very vulnerable position. A happy cat will snooze, relax, and expose their belly. Cats are usually concerned about their safety and won't expose their vulnerable parts when they aren't sure about their surroundings. So, if your cat doesn't let its guard down when you're around, it could mean they feel uncomfortable around you. On that note, remember that if your cat adopts a side sleeping or belly up position, it is an indication that they have no worries. They are relaxed and comfortable with their surroundings and have no uncertainty about it. Number 6, they refuse your treats. Your cat is no dummy. In fact, most animals will show that they're uncomfortable around a particular person, feeling scared or upset, by refusing to take a treat. If you've ever noticed that your furry friend isn't too keen on the treats the vet hands out after giving them shots, that's probably why. Number 5, they don't bring you a present. One of the most surprising things that cats do when they trust you is bring you toys or small items as a gift. Wrapped present mouse face. You may have no interest in your cat's tattered toy mouse, but their willingness to bring it to you is a sign of true affection. This is because many cats are possessive of their belongings. They trust you enough to share their finds with you, knowing that you'll appreciate it or give it right back. So, if your cat isn't willing to share their toys with you, it may be a sign that they don't trust you enough. Number 4, they prefer spending time with someone else. You come home to find your beloved cat curled up with a member of your family on the couch. But when you try to join the fun, the cat takes off, smiling face with open mouth and cold sweat. You might also start to notice that your furry friend is following other members of your household but won't even spare you a glance. If your cat turns to others for attention and interactions but consistently ignores you, this is a clear sign that the problem is not them, it's you. Number 3, they don't like being touched. Petting a cat reassures them that you love them, releases stress, and improves the bond between the cat and owner. While there may be times that your cat is just uninterested and doesn't want to be petted, if they regularly recoil at your touch, it is a sign of a problem. Number 2, they growl or hiss at you. If your cat is growling or hissing at you, then they're definitely unhappy. When a cat wants to be close to their guardian, they can meow and call out for them. They may even chirp out for attention, but when a cat is unhappy or feels threatened, their vocalizations will be more aggressive. Likewise, when a cat bares their teeth or swats at you, they are sending you a clear message to back off.